Responses? The member for Guelph.
Thank you, Speaker. It's my pleasure to rise today to speak on Pride Month for Greens across Ontario. First, I want to say how much I feel for everyone who are missing out on in-person Pride events this month. I love marching in Pride parades, and I can't remember the last time I was unable to march in person in Toronto Pride. And I know I will miss it this Sunday. But I want to thank all the community groups who have worked so hard to bring Pride activities online. Your work is essential and deeply appreciated by people in this province. Speaker, it's been 51 years since the Stonewall protests that launched the Pride movement, and we should not forget this. We would not be here without protest, without confrontation, without difficult conversations, without immense pressure for change. And it is so important to remember this as the world is gripped by the continued deaths of Black, Indigenous, and people of color, and as we acknowledge that LGBTQ+ people of color are especially vulnerable. Speaker, we all have a responsibility to ensure they receive justice and equal rights. And especially those of us who are members of this House have a special responsibility to be allies with people who are saying enough is enough. We are saying, they are saying, that we must dismantle centuries of systemic racism and systemic discrimination. Today, we put the spotlight on justice for people who are lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, two-spirited, queer, questioning, intersex, and asexual. Speaker, it's important to understand these words and what they mean for people, because behind each one of these initials are stories of pain and trauma, but also stories of strength and resilience. There is so much work to do to dismantle systemic discrimination and barriers. So to everyone in the queer community, I just want to say that we see you, we love you, and we will fight for you. Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you. The member for Ottawa, Vanier.